Okay, next up we've got the Clark family entry. They're from Iowa. Mike's Gilt is a daughter of Mad Badger, and out of a Texas Monkey Eye 7-2 sow. She's bred to the main character boar there for a middle of December litter. This one is a complete breath of fresh air on the bottom of her sow pedigree. She goes back to some John Brown stuff, some of the old line HP stuff that was known for its stoutness and yet its ability to be productive and have muscle. And then the sow that Daryl Moppus bought at OYE, oh gosh, in 2009, she was a red gilt and she had to show in the crossbred show because her pedigree didn't get transferred over. And Daryl Moppus gave about $15,000 for that gilt, and she had the $100,000 boar. And I can't believe his name is slipping me right now, but one of the last litters that sow had was a litter of boars that Daryl took to the National Bear Show, and there was like 4 of them. And every one of them went to breeders or boar studs homes, and 3 of those separate boars, and then the Bryn boar that is another son of that sow are in this sow's pedigree. I mean, she's very relevant for what we're trying to do. I've seen this sow several times from the time that she weighed 50 pounds, and she has always hit me really hard as a breeding hog. She's got extreme length of front. Her tail's, you could put a golf club head on her tail and hit a golf ball 300 yards with it. She's got a great hip and hind leg in her. She's flexible. She's showing a really big belly full of pigs, bred to the main attraction board there at SGI. If you can't tell, I'm pretty high on this one, and I think what she can offer just from her phenotype and the bottom side of her pedigree, I think this is a very, very unique opportunity for a guy that wants to maybe step out of the box and do something a little farther reaching here in this breed.
Yeah, one of those ones we'll see who will think for themselves and maybe tie into something that's different on the bottom side of a pedigree, and will probably be rewarded for it in the long run. This is a pretty unique one.
You know, we have hogs that are fairly line bred, and anytime you can find an outcross and do an R&D type of program, sometimes the R&D thing gets difficult because they're not relevant in their kind, but you can't say that about this one. She's an outcross that fits the time and fits the kind as far as being a very boxy built kind of a female, but in like or dislike the comment as far as one that runs uphill. And this one does it and has the right and does the right kind of head carriage. And there's a lot of natural muscles in this hog. Appears to be a natural flesher, huge tail root on this one, a big skull cap working in her, and a good angles off of both ends, and should be a really complimentary kind of a mating. That the Texas Monkey deal again. Like it or dislike it, meat quality in the Duroc thing is very, very good, and the Texas Monkey deal has been very high on those particular traits. And bred to the main character hog there at SGI, again very relevant in the show pig industry, and a little different pedigree yet.
Jim, I forgot to mention a while ago, she has weaned 10 or more pigs several times, and Mike has several daughters of her in his sow herd. That's the only reason we're going to get this opportunity here. Yeah.
This is the Clark family's Mike Clark of Iowa with the Duroc entry 14-2.